And a very warm welcome to the collective. Welcome to the live. I hope everybody is well. All right. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Thokozani bantu abadala. Thokozani izindlondlo. It's that time of the night. It's that time of the night where we have our get-together. It's that time of the night where we have our get-together. Thokoza lethu Shanikwa. Thokoza ndlondlo. How are you this evening? Oh, yeah. Thokoza nomagisi, thokoza ndlondlo. Absolutely, Lolo. We're about to get this show on the road. Time for a daily get-together. Oh my gosh, Shanika, ndlondlo. I'm doing good, my angel. I'm doing good. I hope you get better though. Noma kuyini mntu omdala lekuhlupha engathi yasinda mangizwa. Ngako ngakubuzi ngamabomu. Thokoza Thandeka, thokoza Lebo. Thokoza mntu omdala. Yo. All right. So tonight, as per usual, we'll be doing our update on the energy check. And here's the pin that been from the way namhlanje. Thokozani bantu abadala. Awushanika uxolo mntu omdala. Thokoza to 2612. Hello there to Favor. Thokoza to Paulette. Love that name, Paulette. What does Paulette mean? I've never seen the name. Wow, what a beautiful name. It feels very, it even rolls off the tongue. Paulette. Love it, love it, love it. Thokoza to Angela Han. Po. Yeah. Thokoza there to Mora. Humble and small. Paulette. Nice. Lovely. Lovely, 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 lovely. Thokoza to Kiboni, Thokoza to Hazel Eve, Thokoza to Tumel, Thokozani bantu abadala, Thokozani bantu abadala. It's number 2. One lost shuffle. There we go. Alright, thank you so much everybody for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. I hope everybody's well. I hope you had a wonderful day. If you've had a terrible day, I do hope that this reading may be able to cheer you up. We always have a good time. So we're going to get this show on the road. Oh, my incense stick, yeah, in my night. What's happening? I didn't switch it on properly. Okay. Alright. Let's clear the energy. Let's clear the energy. Spirit, help us get clear, concise messages. Kuzokhanya kibhoni. Yazi kuzokhanya mntu omdala. Thokoza Tulip Queen. Love the energy. Love, 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 love the energy. Okay, Spirit, help us get clear, concise messages here, please, for the collective. Let's look into the good stuff, Spirit. Can you look at the good stuff, please? Just the good stuff. This could be a new person, what the collective can look forward to in the future. Please restrain any ex or past energy. Can kindly focus on the new good stuff. And what's the energy currently? Let's have some positivity, please. Togoza to Kutso. Thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. Togoza to Prayer Warrior. Po, 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 po. Hey, and I was intending to contact you today, Mdom Dallas, but I'm busy. But I'll get to it. Togoza Muraka. Muraka. Togoza Mdala. Thank you so much for those beautiful gifts. Alright, let's get on the road. Togoza to Zo. Togoza to Cody. Togoza to Yo Soil. To Mukololo. To I'm not doing that. No, we're not having tea then today. No tea for us today. Let me check another. Hey, my mystic rose now. Hey, mystic rose. What time about Westland? Oh, what's the tea? Straight, clear, concise messages, please. Can we have positive messages, please, for the collective? All right. Good evening, Norm. So Togoza to Immaculate. Oh yes. This is what I want to see. Love. Gosh. Like Lama X-ray, guys, shame our phone shame, guys. Even when I use another spread, they are all up in these readings. I'm going to try the Kippa. I'm not doing an X spread. I'm not doing an X reading. Kippa, please do us the honors, please. Please, Kippa, please. Hey, guys, end sound. Matataka manzi. It's matataka amanzi. Spirit, help us get clear, concise messages, please, for the collective. First three on top. Nice. Okay, this we can talk about. Yes, this we can talk about. Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you so much, Spirit. Okay, it seems like we're talking to the collective directly and to your financial situation relating to career. And I can tell you right now, most of you are possibly having very difficult financial challenges during this period. You guys are also exerting yourself, putting extra hours. You could be having a side hustle. There could be somebody here that really is trying to make ends meet, trying to get the rent to stretch, and find it very difficult to make ends meet. Some of you are in a lot of debt, what I see with that poverty card number 37 next to the toil and labor. It's coming up next to each other like this means that even the money that you're making at the present moment is not meeting the needs that you need here, your month end. And there's something here that you don't see coming here. Well, number 5, there's this energy here that is here, a very dominant male energy. And I mean, money energy is always attached to the paternal energy. So I'm not surprised to find the mature man here. As like an ancestor of yours from the paternal side, that seemingly is coming towards the collective here to almost present you with the gift. And this gift here is a gift of abundance. This is a gift that's going to transform this little boy here that's poverty stricken here into the main male. Wow, thank you so much, Murakane. Togoza Mdomdala, Togoza to 2612. So I do see as well, Spirit is saying here, some of your gifts, guys, angawaboni. Right, there's some new gifts that are coming online in terms of your spiritual gifts. This could be clairaudience, clairvoyance, clear visions, mediumship, ubusangoma, tarot reading, whatever your healing gift is. I also see a new gift coming into this new season, and Spirit is shouting and saying your old life can no longer resonate with you at all at any level. Bandabadala. It's very tempting during this period to also think, oh, you know what, our exes are interested in the collective and they want to come back, and could be very nice to explore the past, not to go back to the past. But I mean, Jawabati asayifundi but every night that the past is the past and the future is in the future. And the reason why that's important is that if you don't leave the past in the past, you remain here with 37, with 38. You then delay these gifts. You then delay this transformation that is supposed to come into your life as you get ready to meet your main person here. Over and above all, as you engage sexually with this past person here, you're going to be creating karmic contracts that are necessary. Right? So this past person needs to be something seriously of the past. Alright, Spirit, let's get into the reading. We promised that we're not going to speak about the exes. Alright, let me just fix my... I just want to fold this so that my arms are free. Alright. So for some of you, I do see new jobs, all right? For some of you, I definitely see new jobs. Some of you may be fired from your place of work. This is a blessing in disguise. Hey, Marco, see to everybody that has just come in. Some of you may still be fired from work, or you may find a new job, or you may find yourself just, starting something that really is exciting for you here. Because for the most of the majority here, what I do see here, once again, I do see promotions, as I always see promotions. I see also people being very proud of you as you attain these promotions, and especially, so if your mothers are still alive, I see you guys, they're still alive. They're going to be the most happy when this promotion comes in. It's going to change your life dramatically here. This is what I see. And, I've been asking Spirit, what is the best way to maybe explain this concept to the collective so that I manage expectations, one, and not oversell the reading as something that is a magic pill or a magic wand. And they're likened it to the transformation of pre-1994 and post-1994. It's going to be almost like a gradual transition. It's going to seem like nothing is happening, but something is actually happening at the very same time. So with you being committed to your cause, with you being able to stick true to your guns, with you being able to transform and get into this new timeline, you then become the main male. And the reason why there's two males here and they represent the divine feminine here is because, one, the paternal energy has the blessing Yemali, first and foremost, in all cultures, right? Second to that, you are in your masculine energy as well. As the Empress turns into the Emperor. The Emperor is one that is able to then to create things, especially Zinto, that are tangible, things that revolve around Imali. They are the provider. So when you're in that energy, you're able then to draw money towards you here. I do see gifts coming in, and all of these are as a representation of you almost growing from this boy being in this poverty state all the way maturing into this main male. Yeah, I do see a lot of people struggling at work. It's difficult. It is difficult here with this toil and labor card here. I see you guys telling me, but Spirit is also saying here to some of you here, part of your blessings are outside of these confinements here, of this babies and a safety net. So if you're able to have the courage to step out, there could be even bigger blessings coming towards you. Of course, you need to use your discernment, assess your own situation, and not just jump because the gods are saying so, was saying so. We need to always be mindful of our intuition here. Anything else, Spirit, that we want to see here? 37, 17, 1, 5, 38. Interesting. Okay. Let's tap in. A very good evening to Lerato Love. Let's see what we can find here for career this evening. Spirit, clear, concise messages, please, with regards to career for the collective. Clear, concise messages, please. Oh, okay, that's good. All right. Ooh, overall energy is the Two of Swords here for the collective. There's choices, as I was saying here. Lots of choices to be made here by the collective. And it's a very tough choice here that the collective has to make here. Whatever decision this is, it's going back to that decision of saying, you know, Spirit has been impressing an idea, a direction that you should be focusing during this period in terms of creating money. I'm almost seeing a new stream of income that Spirit is trying to impress on you during this period here, collective. All right. Absolutely, Dimple Face. I've had this deck for some time. I've got quite a few decks, but I don't use them. I just felt drawn to the deck today to utilize it today. All right. So let's see here. What do we have on the cards here? Okay. We've got the Seven of Cups here, which is such a beautiful energy here. It gives the energetic confluence here with the Two of Swords that you may be in a position here. Good evening to Love Sparkle. It gives energetic confluence here that there is a decision that you have to make here, right? And there's options in front of you. I'm being shown now the Seven of Cups with the gentleman from the Light Seers Tarot. Bambi is slave, and then looking at all the options. You're looking at your life and you're thinking, this has to go, this is going to stay. I need to release this, I need to replace it with that. That one needs to end, that one needs to start. I need to go there, I need to do this, I need to do that. Lots of decisions here in your life during this period where you're making serious decisions. These are, I'm seeing them as life-changing decisions, very big decisions here. Also involving your finances here. Some of you are saying to me, hey, Gogo, the way I need to be in a position where ngiyazikhulula manje ngizophefumula angisakhoni manje. I'm seeing also this toil and labor, and you're also thinking about indaba yomsebenzi ukuthi nayo nje iyaqeda because you're working but awuyiboni lento oyisebenzelayo. Awuyiboni lento oyisebenzelayo. It's like for some of you, you've been on pause for some time. I'm not going to go into that, Spirit, but yeah, it's been very difficult to make ends meet. You know, you've been in this financial challenge for some time. How? Kwenzakaleni Love Sparkle? Kwenzakaleni Sthando? But well done. Wow, thokoza Love Sparkle. Woo! Hey, kwakuhle mntu omdala. Hey, sakhalalisela mntu omdala. Wow. Dimple Face now, I've made that decision and I'm ready for change. Thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. Oh, Love Sparkle. Boo, 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 boo. Yeah, hey, your soul now. Yeah, should take Coco. I've been on that struggle. Yeah, no, finances have not been the greatest for the collective here. But the good news is that things are changing now, right? Things are changing for the better. It's going to be a gradual change, but things are definitely changing for the better. Like Spirit was promising, and they're still saying again, Oguti, they're going to open more opportunities here for you. So if you had other sources of income and somehow they dried up or they're closed off, I do see here them being reignited or being made available to you. Not all of them, all right? If you've had more than maybe 3, 4, 5 side hustles, I do see 1 or 2 also being able to be of benefit to you during this period, all right? And Shanika, you know, it's giving that energetic confluence of you know, month end, isalary yavakasha nje ku-account. As quick as it comes in, is as quick as it goes out. And I'm hearing some of you say, kungakhulumi ke kwashaya Friday. Yeah, no, vese sekuphelile. So now Spirit is saying here, there's some things here that you let go of, collective ngempela. Some of you, I do see you may need to release some of your houses or properties. I'm seeing big assets here that you may need to release. Could also be vehicles here. It's almost like for some of you guys, they're saying, we want a fresh, clean slate. I'm sure that's why we're babanikezela amakhadi ke lamhlophe angenanix. Bafuna a clean slate. They want a open canvas here, because you cannot manifest or still survive or thrive while you are still in your survival era. Right? So it would make sense when Spirit comes and says and imprints the ideology that you need to start afresh, that you then need to come on board with that idea. As difficult as it is to comprehend, because already, you know, the logical answer will say, hey, Kota Koko, you know, we've got bills, you know, we've got commitment here. But look at that Six of Pentacles there. How's that working for you? How's that working for you right now? That's what Spirit is asking right now. With the Six of Pentacles being present here, yes, we are chola, yes, we are sebenza, but tell us how happy you are. Because at the moment, we don't see somebody who's happy. Instead, we see a collective here that is struggling to make ends meet. We see a collective here that, you know, you guys are all going through the same troubles. You're all going through the same troubles. I just want to see here at the bottom, what's happening at the bottom, or what's happening here. Ooh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, this might just be a very good read. Ooh, this might just be a very good read. Okay. Yes. I'm still with you, collective. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And I needed to get this card so that Nizol, you know, with these cards as you saw, it's gonna be difficult for the collective to follow. I'm sure from where you're watching, it's very difficult to see these cards and the value. So I'm going to add some of the cards that should be here, that should be of value to the collective here. Nonetheless, I see in the middle of your reading here, a wish is being granted here, collective. This is the Nine of Cups here, in the middle of your reading here. That is also coupled with the Hermit mode here. So we've got the Nine of Cups to the Hermit here, where you're really thinking about your dream life. You're really thinking about what to do next. You know, this energetic confluence of you. You're thinking of working with new people. You're thinking of collaborating. You're thinking of possibly getting loans. You're possibly thinking of what could be the best possible option to create a new life here. Because it's absolutely incredible to find the Knight of Swords here in your mind here. You know, you're feeling at the present moment things are moving incredibly slow. Incredibly slow. If Bozenzela, you would make sure that Izudangabe Zia Excella is as quick as possible here. All right? Because at the present moment, there's a lot of Hermit energy. Lots of Hermit energy that is present here, right in the middle of the reading, which is excessive thinking here. It's giving every moment that you get. It is so stressful that but what's beautiful here as well is that definitely a wish is being granted, and the wish that is being granted is related to your pentacles, because Spirit can see here with the Three of Pentacles here, Himalayan is not as great as it should be at this present moment in time. But definitely a wish is being granted. It gives the energetic confidence once again that there's two wishes here that are being granted here. The first wish is a wish of the finances here, because it's going to be a balancing of the scales with the Six of Pentacles here. I see the Divine Feminine moving into a position of power and being able to empower the people that are in your lives financially moving forward. I see you being also... You're going to be very mum about it. I think when these changes happen, you're not going to be somebody that's going to be excited to share with the people. I see most of you are very private. I'm being shown the High Priestess and you guys only share with those that you trust in your close circle. I do see that happening here. But definitely you guys are going to have lots of options to choose from, all right? Decision needs to be made with this Two of Swords that is present here. And at the present moment, Spirit is almost saying to manage your expectations. Don't put any timelines to anything here, collective. When the time is right, when things zenzeka, they're definitely going to happen very quickly. All right, but don't put so much pressure on yourself and too much expectation in saying, oh, I wonder when this is coming and I wonder when this is going to end. For the greater majority, Spirit is also showing me that card, Eti. You also have the power in your hands to also effect how quick this turnaround happens in your life. All right, this Nine of Cups, I am worried about. For some of you, you may be drinking to cope, because it also, in as much as it is also a wish come true, it also speaks to overindulgence or somebody who's using a lot of vices during this period in time. Togoza to yona. All right. Amanda, that is the New Testament in the house. No, it's what we call the invisible tarot deck, this one. I know my picture, and it's speaking about, I think why this why Spirit chose this deck is that the message that needs to be driven home today is that the collective needs to be comfortable with the idea of starting afresh. You know, the collective needs to be comfortable with the idea of starting afresh. You know, there is this belief if mhlambe uyathwasa uthwasela ubusangoma, that muqeda nje ukuphuma ephehlweni waqeda yonke into, idlozi lithatha yonke into bewaba nayo ekuqalisela ekuqaleni phela manje. And it looks like this is what is happening here as well to the collective, ukuthi lezi zakudala kufuneka zihambe. So it's all people, places, and things. Not only your exes are going, people, places, and things that no longer resonate with you need to go. Because this is a new you. This is a new life that you're going to be living in. You're going to step into your power now. You are no longer the remnants of your shadow or your past or whoever you were in the previous cycle of who you were. Now you're going to step into power here. Spirit is going to give you options. Spirit is going to put you in the driver's seat where your money is going to increase. I see two wishes being granted here. This wish here, about this hermit here, this is the hermit, but it's also coming across as the Nine of Cups. Maranango Nine of Cups. Nam ngimthatha as 9 because this is also the Roman numeral of number 9. Ne? So my soul, Badabadal, it's giving that for a very long time the collective has been manifesting for love. Let's just be honest here. You guys have been wishing and manifesting for somebody who's going to be committed to you, somebody that is spiritual, somebody that can align with you, somebody that you can grow with. Some of you have reincarnated into this lifetime, especially the majority of the collective in this life, to experience love in this lifetime, and that was true love. Not any other love. You guys, the only reason you agreed to come to this earth because most of you because you knew what was in store. But because you guys were the chosen ones, you are the curse breakers, you are the ones that are going to correct the lineage, right? Now to go to the trade-off here that you want to have, nifuna uthando langempela liyeza. Also, after everything is said and done, you guys want to have a comfortable life as well. And that's also coming as well. All right? So, as Spirit was saying, we're going to manage expectations. It's not going to happen kusasa or very quickly. Everybody's on different timelines. Depends how much work you've done on yourself, right? And if you're able to be receptive to Spirit's intuitive downloads that they are sending through to you in terms of you to act on. Oh, yeah. Spirit's advice. Yeah, this looks like a tower. This looks like a tower. I want to just double check. It's giving tower energy. Once again, Spirit's advice is destroy everything that no longer serves your highest and greatest good. It is important for you to step into your power. Where is this card? Oh gosh. It's not justice. Where are we? Right. And then it's the Eight of Wands. External factors. Okay. To the Knight of Pentacles. To the Five of Pentacles. Okay. Okay, so for some of you, once again, the reading is closing off. It's almost giving, don't put any timelines to your expectations and your manifestations as things stand. All right. Overall, Spirit's advice is that collective here, as you move away from your old life, as you close the doors, do so lovingly, no grudges. Hey, uvale izinto and forgive as you move on. And we do this so that you don't create any further karma for you moving forward. Thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. You guys are absolutely amazing. Now, Spirit is saying here, guard your mind against the thinking of abantu bazothini. I'm going to repeat, guard your mind against the thinking of abantu bazothini. All right. Reason being, the drastic changes that you have to make in your life are not going to make sense to the people around you. It's not going to make sense to your family. It's not going to make sense to your friends. It's going to be yours personally. Hey, Mandab, it's because, your spirit knows ukuthi yabo le decision ufuna ukuthi uyenze. Njengoba ngikhuluma ngaleli point yokuthi do not mind what people are going to say. Right? Because if you worry what people are going to say, that's you stagnating yourself and your progress here. You need to really tune into your intuition and listen to Spirit, which is umoya ukuthi ukholela ngakuphi. All right, because I do hear and feel the energetic confluence that the collective no longer wants to be in this energetic confluence of poverty or struggling with money, right? You guys are tired of working wherever you are. No, there is this main male, likoni kehla elevela for the collective, the paternal energy eza ngemali. Le mali le iza futhi ilandelwa isipho, thokoza mandaba, which is going to upgrade you from the divine feminine as you're in your divine masculine energy. You then embody the main male. Thank you so much, Mandaba. Thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. And bottom of the deck, as is the middle card here of the Hermit, you guys are deep in your thoughts. nicabanga izinto eyiningi, and I do see you guys being very creative. I see you guys wanting to paint outside of the lines here. I get a lot of energy of you wanting to be also off the grid, outside of the matrix. You want to be in this independent energy here where you're going to be able to be in control. For some of you are saying to me, Koko, I'm not even happy with the economic instability that is currently happening globally here. Ingenzeli anxiety unnecessary, and I'm not a politician, so I'm not even going to advocate for policy. I'm a politician, so what's happening here in the economy, but I get that energetic confluence, So in terms of the hopes and fears that I do see here, hello there, Tupu. Welcome everybody that has just joined me. Mandava, 2 o'clock ekuseni. Some of your fears here, collective here, is that, and Spirit has been saying this, so good, you guys are in this energy here of the Knight of Swords, where you want things to happen quickly. These things are going to happen in divine timing. Your biggest fear here is that, Coco, how long do I have to survive? How long am I going to be in the state here where I need to stretch the rand? How long here is it going to, when is it going to give? Because, like what Andy is saying, the anxiety of everything, the waiting, it's too much, because it's almost like you've done your bit. And this is why I posted that story is all, where I get the energy that the collective is almost not trusting Spirit here. And you not trusting Spirit and almost anticipating maybe tomorrow, next week, or when the stars align, or whenever it is, Spirit is then saying, no, it's closing off. There's going to be breakthroughs. Ivala futhi 5 of Pentacles. Pentacle energy is very slow moving energy, but it's a beautiful energy because it's been happening for some time here. Absolutely, it's been happening for some time. So Spirit is still saying here, make room. Make room. Togoza puti puti. Yeah, no, that Aries read seems to be on fire, hey? I was about to post the Taurus one, and then about to shower his card, so but I'll do the Taurus. I'll post the Taurus one as well very soon. Absolutely, umkhuleko, but Spirit is then saying here, time is an illusion, especially in the spirit world, and your guides are working overtime here to make sure that you do get this abundance, you do get these blessings, and you align to your spiritual path and the path that you should be on. So first and foremost, the collective needs to then identify what should you be doing? What is your calling? What is your purpose here on earth? What are your skills? What do you enjoy doing? Because what you're going to be doing is something that you're going to cultivate for forever, and it's something that is supposed to facilitate generational wealth. Even after this generation here too, the next generation should still be benefiting of those investments and the businesses or the forms of income that you develop here. There's something here that requires you to be that deep and that intentional. Because for some of you here, even in this generation here, I do see here you've got a lot of mouths that are looking at you even now. And you also know of mouths that, in as much as you are limited, you wish that you could stretch yourself so that ungafinyelela nazo leyo milomo loyo. Because it's painful for you to watch people suffer. It's painful for you to watch the kids, especially the kids, suffer, be it, relatives, kids, or relatives themselves, cousins, sisters, brothers, friends. You've got that empathic heart. You want to be able to nibancedise labantu labo. Kuba buhlungu enhlizweni bangabe you guys are feeling limited and you see this injustice. It weighs heavily on you, and akusumthwalo wenu, but you still carry it around like umthwalo wenu. So Spirit also, is looking at all of these situations For some of you, Spirit is saying here, you still have a lot of friends that you need to get out of your life. You still have some family members that you need to get out of your life. There's some past people here that need to get out of your life. There's some vices and habits that need to get out of your life that are not going to serve your highest and greatest good. But this is very slow-moving energy. The collective is very afraid. Hey, Gogo, like we've been waiting. But this Knight of Pentacles energy here, in terms of your hopes and fears, you guys are fearing, what's the worst that could happen if things carry on the way that they do? Petrol is they increase the fuel levies. Things are going to start going up 40 when things were looking like they were just settling or stabling, but there's never such a thing in an economy like this, especially in this everything. There's just a lot of chaos at the present moment that's happening all around us presently. But closing off the reading here with the Five of Pentacles here. The Five of Pentacles here is still an energy here of feeling left out, right? And I don't understand why the collective Maya Vala, this reading, is still feeling left out, because it's almost giving the energetic confluence of Mhlambe, before it even comes in, you still need to feel like you're being ghosted by the universe. That's the best way that I can put it. That's the best way I can put it, because I see you as in feel, you've walked, you've summited the mountain, you're on top, and this is the Five of Pentacles. And this was the same Five of Pentacles that we closed off that other reading in our corner. It's like you're outside of this building here. So figilela. But so Spirit is saying here, you've completed your karmic tasks, you've completed your karmic cycles. We're happy with those karmic cycles, but izinto zizothatha isikhashana futhi azikakafiki ncam, but the intentions are good. And it's not only intentions, these are things that are going to happen. And Spirit has been talking to the collective as well. And no, for some of you, you guys have received some confirmations, right? Some of your things, as I'm saying, which is some of you guys can say, everybody's on a different timeline, right? And it depends how much work you put in on yourself and your journey. That's what's going to also determine how quickly things work out and turn out for you here, right? So it's still a waiting game. With this Five of Pentacles, it gives the energetic confluence of collective. Take this time to think about things, right? Think about the options that you want to implement into your life. Think about the things that need to go. Think about the financial investments that you've made thus far. Think of the things that didn't work out, and swap them and see what else can work out. Now you know better. Now you know what works for you. Now you know what does not work for you moving forward, But definitely a wish is being granted here. I do see, there's going to be some tests that will be coming your way that will be, I'm feeling this stress and anxiety as I look at this Nine of Cups, speaking about almost piquing your anxiety to then pushing you to drink or to lean on your vices here in the near future because of this waiting here, because waiting is not the pain, is not the collective's strongest point, and it's neither a weakness, but the period of waiting has been so excessive, it almost feels like a punishment. In retrospect, looking in terms of the work that the collective has done and what the collective is expecting in return. Interesting. But the outcome is still going to be that you're going to be number one here, collective. You're going to be the main male. You're going to be the main male. Noma izinto zithatha isikhathi bantu abadala. Okusele, it's not a race. And it's not a finish line. And this is not a destination. And I'm getting that one of the thinking that needs also to be managed is that don't think of abundance or this new timeline as a finish line. No, it's the beginning of another set of trials and tribulations as well. Once you summit one mountain, you start the next. you know. So angago nisa ndingasho kanjalo. Hey, ndingasho kanjalo. No. What I do see here, there are going to be new trials and tribulations here for the collective. Lezakdala ziyaphela. During this period here, it's almost looking like Mangbega into the ethers. It's looking like they're literally uninstalling a previous software that you're running on, right? And uninstalling everything and doing a systematic reboot. So they're clearing all the memory, they're trying to delete old files. Oh, now, so that is why they want to get the past out so that they can install, manje, the new software, the new person that you are. Windows, number one, Windows 2025. So that you can adapt to the new thing. So these updates, lava, these are the gifts. Here are these updates that are coming in. And opportunities as well to also get financial abundance here and financial freedom. So they are saying here, Guti, by Susage, they're taking the foot off the tiger's neck with regards to your finances in the interim. All right. So I do feel that towards June, towards the end of this month, the last week and the first 2 weeks, 15 about June lap, I do feel that you'll be in a better financial position than what you are at the present moment, where you'll be able to have some room to breathe and you'll be able to say, ooh, this was at least a better month for you in terms of finances here, because ngempela, le energy le needs to come to an end. And Spirit is also saying, Guti, right? They're going to do their part. You also need to do your part as well. All right. What a beautiful reading. This is ikehla that's coming across as somebody here, as I was saying, it coming from your paternal side's energy, and bonke babahlangene within this world, very intelligent, somebody here who's poised, somebody here who's coming across as, this is like the senior mate patriarch of the family here, almost coming into the reading and looking at the collective individually, and then almost stating, we're here for you, here collective, you are not alone. Le mali enifunayo nizoyithola, le freedom enifunayo nizoyithola. And after yesterday's reading, it came to me, where the collective is now. You guys were exactly where you were. Was it 2012, between that period of 2012, 2017, where you were requested to start all over. Some of you were requested to start all over, and it came at a point where the minute you decided to take that leap, to leave that relationship, to close that door, to leave that old life behind you, things started to happen for you. So Spirit is saying here, just like it happened before, it's not the first time this is going to happen, mind you. And Lebe Sikulumizolo was not also the first time, mind you, right? But that was the one that I believe Guti Collective could connect with, because it was so far back. You've been doing this for a very long time. You just haven't been aware. Right? So Spirit is here to then say, would you trust in the process, collective? I've never failed you. Yebo, adiyoyos. No dimples yavum. No tandi. It's not the first time, right? And this time around, now you know what you're doing. And if it means that you need to start afresh ngayonke into, be mindful of the into ukuthi abantu bazothini. It doesn't matter ukuthi abantu bazothini. Abantu bazakhuluma whether they're doing good things or doing bad things. Kuyafana. Hey, kehlakazi. Ingakho now it's important to start afresh, because also what I'm seeing here, I'm seeing a lot of traps that were set up here for the collective, right? And these traps here, I'm seeing businesses that were given to the collective that were designed to almost fail. So that makufika lesikhathi, it's easier for you to let go of those businesses in a manner of speaking, you know. I'm seeing work environments that historically could have been okay, but over the last 6 to 12 months, if maybe not 24 months, things have become unbearable, gradually unbearable. You know, finances as well. You know, they were somewhat in good footing, but as things stand at the present moment, it's giving it's not reaching where it should be reaching. That's what it's giving, you know. Absolutely Mia, welcome Umdumdal. Yeah, absolutely Lerato love. They will talk until. But I do see here some businesses struggling here, guys. I do see you guys struggling with your finances quite a bit. And Spirit is saying slow and steady wins the race. Because also if, I don't know, they're not telling me that directly, but what I do see here is that's the trajectory that Spirit wants to take. They want to almost have a certain pace, and it's intentional, and the pace layer corner is very, 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 very slow, but it's giving divine timing. It's giving divine timing, and divine timing anytime is time with divine timing. So kungathuleka nje isikhathi eside. And I'm now being shown a bamboo tree or bamboo shoots. I think there's a Japan that they don't come out of the ground. So you can plant the seed today and it germinates, but it doesn't necessarily sprout and come out the ground. Underground, and only on year number 5, and this is why this 5 of Pentacles is so but what's the word I'm looking for, is relevant for this reading. And this 5 of Pentacles, and they give me that analogy, is because in as much as it may not seem like nothing is happening, just like that bamboo seed and that bamboo tree, nothing happens for 5 years. We are told that plantanga nix, but Spirit is saying niselala no, keep watering this energy here. And don't dig the soil and look underneath with how far the roots are they growing. Is there anything happening here? Trust the process. You've been here before, and I do believe it shoots. Absolutely. Yeah, sprouts after 5 years and shoots up in 6 months. And it grows up to how many meters? It becomes one of the tallest bamboo trees, ongas taller, in and around the area. I think it's about 5 to 6 meters. I stand to be corrected there, but it takes about 5 years for yona ukuthi ihlale lapha ngaphansi komhlaba. But mase isuka, hayibo you're gonna stand, you know, you're 10 to 12 meters. Yes, Kehlagazi, 10 to 12 meters that in 6 months. Can you imagine? You've planted this seed 5 years ago. Kuthule ngathi akwenzanga nix. La iqali ivuma khona. Izoqala ke khuleke ishaye 12 meters in 6 months, where other trees and plants and other even big trees that are famous take longer than that to get to that size. So Spirit is saying here, trust the process, guys. You've planted this seed before, it's germinated, you know how your cycle works, and if you're in, what's the English wording for now? If you really want to find out where your timeline is and how things are going, Spirit is encouraging you to sit down and meditate with yourself and really reflect on the events of collective reading lessons, especially the relationship Izol. Look at your life while you were in that state. Look at everything that was happening then. Look at what you needed to do to tap into this new timeline that you jumped into, because you did change timelines from that previous experience to this current timeline. Now you're moving into a new timeline now, a timeline of abundance, and your life has been progressive, collective. We can't say what your life hasn't been progressive. As you stepped into the previous timeline, Spirit is saying, Guti, look at those assets that you attained in that timeline from 2012 all the way to 2024. Look at all the good that you've done. Look at all the progress that you've done. And if you look back from 2012 all the way to about 2002, it's a different story in a call. But it's always been growth. You've been incrementally growing, slowly but surely. And this is why the Five of Pentacles is here, right? And this is why the Knight of Pentacles also is here. Okay, so Spirit wants to really manage expectations today, Wuti. It's going to happen, but it's going to take time. Because umoya is not umoya we microwave. Togoza malup, togoza lerato love. Umkuleko. Not a problem, malup. I'll definitely do that. So this is what I'm seeing here for the collective in terms of today's reading. So what we can do, that could be something fun. We can look at some timelines here. I haven't done a timeline reading in a very long time. Which deck am I going to use for that? Yeah, with that being said, collective, this is where I join this collective reading. Takeaway here, continue to take your time. It is not a race. Pace yourself, and forgive yourself. I'm hearing here, forgive yourself. For some of you, that you've made detrimental mistakes, detrimental investments, so far as businesses are involved, or even choices of employment that you've made. Forgive yourself and change it so that you can have some peace of mind. Nothing is as valuable as your peace of mind, right? So, yeah. That there concludes this reading, and we need a new slate as well, like you needed a new slate then. I do see some of you may be out of a job for some time, all right, while everything collaborates. And moving forward from there. So let's go into our timeline readings. We haven't done this in forever. Togoza Moto, we're doing timeline readings. Togoza Kawela. Alright, so we can ask Spirit timelines. Anything that you want to find out. And I'm going to use also the tarot to also clarify with the tarot. Absolutely, sovereign being. Absolutely. I'm not your generational curse breaker here, so dimple face, it wasn't easy opening up about the bad choices, but I felt great talking. Togoza Shireen, thank you so much for the heart. Magukani Lerato love. So guys, I'm taking questions. You can ask Spirit when you can anticipate things to come in. Agunzima inch. Agunzima. Absolutely, Mutso. So they said, will things get better in your relationship? When will things get better? Maybe let's get an indication by when will things get better in your relationship. So possibly the next full moon. Let me tap into the tarot as well. Ooh, cup energy. Cup energy to the 9. And we also have 12 this side. Anyway, between... it's giving the energetic confluence of it's really in your hands here, right? The next full moon is usually a 30-day cycle, something to that effect. But then the cup energy is talking about months, right? So this could be months and weeks away. So it's all up to you in terms of how you guys manage it here. Mutlalepule, when will you get a promotion? Uh-oh. Spread clear, concise messages for Mutlalepule. Ooh, looks like next month is looking good. Alright, let me just confirm here. With the tarot, yeah, you've been waiting for this for a very long time. You've been waiting for this for a very long time. What will be, ooh, look at that. Yeah, it looks like it's coming in around May there, my angel. Alright. Let us see for Tandi. Tandi, when will you get the financial breakthrough? Hopefully this year. Looks like next spring your finances will be looking good. Spring is around September if I'm not mistaken. Alright. And Love Sparkle. When will Love Sparkle buy a car? Spread clear, concise messages here. Okay, seems like it's time to take a break. Why? Indecisions are causing delays. Let's tap into the tarot. Oh, okay. Queen of Cups, months. Yeah, it's still giving a bit of a delay here for whatever reason. But it's also the one thing that we have is probably 12 months from now. Indecision is causing delays. Why is this causing delay? There's something here that's causing delays here. Something is causing delays. All right. For Immaculate. Which Kosa guy, Mutsu? For Immaculate, when will you get a permanent job? Why would it say possibly next winter? There's something that I'm getting the energetic confluence here, Immaculate, that there's something that you're focusing on, which is almost like especially if you're trying to look for a job and things like that. It's almost like your spirit team is trying to show you something during this period, right? This period is for something. Next winter is very soon as well, because winter within the next few days. All right, hopefully this is not the next winter, it's in next year. But with this energetic conference at the bottom of the deck saying timing is much further in the future, yeah, it's giving the energetic conference that you should be out of a job in the present moment. You should be focusing on something during your spiritual journey here. Let us see. Thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. For Lisedi, when will your business? Where's Lisedi? When will your business improve? It's very clear, concise messages. When will Lisedi's business here improve? Okay, let's get another one. Oof. Saying 12 months from now. Also get February. All right, so we'll take 12 months from now. Togoza Yona. Ooh, so many questions, I can't even see. Okay, so for Yona, spirit clear, concise messages. When will Yona's funds be released? Ooh, time is frozen. I also get February at the bottom of the deck. Sure, it's giving years. It's giving years. Pentacle energy is years. Time is frozen, years. And possibly next year, February. But definitely justice will be served. We do have justice at the bottom of the deck as well. That there's for Yona. Spirit, clear, concise messages, please, here for the collective. Mamqati, when will you get the financial breakthrough? Thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. 3 months from now, and also it's happening now. So good energetic confluence there, Mamqati, for you. Let's confirm with the tarot as well. Let us see here. We're looking for sword energy or wand energy. Yeah, we've got want energy there and temperance. It seems like once you let go of something, something new comes in. Absolutely. And things definitely months as well. So this is giving 2 months. This is giving weeks, right? So want energy is about 10 weeks. This is 2 months. This is 3 months. This is happening now. Good energetic confluence there, Mamqati. Loving it. Okay. Spirit, clear, concise messages here, please, for the collective. All right. Mutsu. Hey, I'm not. Hey, Mutsu. Thokozani bandabadala. All right. So I'm taking timeline questions, guys. When can you anticipate a job? When can you anticipate a babizan promotions? Timeline questions. Those are the questions that I'm taking tonight. So Nonkululego, when will you get a permanent job? Spirit, clear, concise messages, please, here for Nonkululego. When will Nonkululego get a permanent job? Okay, this energy is looking good. Next spring is 0 to 3 months. All right, let us see here, 0 to 3 months. Oh, by the end of the day, it's giving us a heartache. So it's giving like you should have been in a job by now. Why? Oh gosh. I don't like this reading. Let's get more clarity. It's not giving me an answer, my angel. It's not giving it. It's just giving me heartbreak. It's giving me inconclusive information at this stage. I don't know why. Umkhuleko, when will you get your financial breakthrough? Spirit, clear, concise messages. Angizwa kahle la ama-message engiwathole sithanda. Umkhuleko, ooh, May. Between May and December. All right, let's clarify here with the tarot. Spirit, clear, concise messages here. Yeah, latest will be next year. But it's giving anytime between May, December, latest will be next year. This is 1 pentacle, so this is 12 months max. 12 months max. Could also be speaking about December. This is also the 12th month as well. So absolutely, and the Empress is here. So this is definitely the financial abundance and breakthrough that's coming through towards you. And this is speaking about finances as well. So I love this reading here. This one was nice and clear. All right, Spirit, clear, concise messages, please, here. For my Dimple Face, when will the recruitment process be finalized? Spirit, clear, concise messages here for Dimple Face. When will the recruitment process be finalized? Thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. Seems like very soon because we are going into winter. Okay. And then time will bring a surprise. Time will bring a surprise, surprise, surprise. Even they're saying a surprise. They're keeping it away from me. And they're saying you've been waiting for this for some time here and you're really looking forward to it. All right, Dimple Face. Oh, thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. For her, when will you get a permanent job? Her? Okay. Yeah, my soul here, it seems like you may not, maybe you're supposed to be doing something entrepreneurial here. I wait in the past, the next couple of years, oh gosh. Oh gosh, I don't like that energy. And the Knight of Cups here. And the Knight of Cups here. It's almost giving, look for a new opportunity or be an entrepreneur here. But if you want to look at it as the next couple of years, that's a long time to wait. That's a long time to wait. Oh, guys, I can't even see your questions as in your gifter, and I'm not able to see the questions. So many questions. I'm thinking, because the questions are so quick, can't even see. Let's see, Putty Pudding, when will you meet your husband? Oh, Putty, 3 months from now is happening now. So this person could be in energetic confluence already. You could know this person. But they're also saying they're going to keep it a secret from me. But one energy is also weeks. So 9 weeks, 3 months happening now, and they're also keeping it a secret. So anywhere between now and 3 months. It's looking good. I'm not feeling this reading, guys. That's only feeling. It's not giving. It's not giving. I definitely having something else. It's not giving. It's not giving. I ain't giving. I ain't giving. So maybe let me do it mhlambe with the light seers. I'm not feeling this energy of this deck. It feels asleep. Let me try this other deck. All right. For Sovereign Podcast, when will you be successful this year? What are the timelines looking like? The Tower. When you decide to make a change here, Mdomdala, it seems here that immediately, and Spirit is here saying, Uti, once you make this decision here that they're trying to, there's something that they keep showing you. There's a truth that you know. There's a direction that you should be going. There's an ending that has to happen. People, places, and things here. It's a very difficult decision for you to make. I see you holding on here, Sovereign. And Spirit is saying, let go. Judgment has been called here. It's time for you to take decisions and you need to move fast. All right. No. All right. For Tabiso, when will you meet your soulmate? 6 of Wands. This is weak energy. 6 weeks from now. Chariot is also fast-moving energy. So every time between now and 6 weeks is also in keeping with all these cycles here, because definitely people are about to meet the love of their lives now. Whether they're ready or not, here they come. But I do see the past coming in first. All right. Shoo, baby. Ooh, guys. Yeah, ropa ke manje mayenza so TikTok ngoba ngibona gift and then angisaboni in. Oh gosh. All right. Let's tap into Yo-Yo Soil. When will Yo-Yo Soil get permanent employment here? Spirit, clear, concise. Messages. No. It's in your hands, Yo-Yo. It's giving, it's in your hands at this present moment in time. Pentacle energy, Sakumbala states years. So we've got 6 years representing 6 of Pentacles here. The Hangman here is almost saying here, It's all up to you. Also, I do see you receiving some form of clarity moving forward. Izinto zenzeka. Is Yo-Yo supposed to be doing an entrepreneurial venture here? No. Should she be waiting for a job? What's the advice? A complete transformation. There's a requirement here for you to have a complete transformation and almost drop these burdens with this 10 of Wands here. But definitely abundance will come to you. I see you waiting here during a very difficult time with the strength. Judgment has been called. You're just in this waiting period here at the moment. It's giving waiting period at the moment, because even the two of Wands is waiting, Hangman is waiting, Six of Pentacles is almost a transitionary period. Judgment and strength has been called, and you're dropping all these burdens. 10 of Wands. Okay, but it's not really giving me timelines here. Oh, guys, so many questions. My energy is feeling off, guys. Guys, let me just clear this energy. I'm not too sure why it feels this way. Okay, I just need 5 minutes, guys. I'll be back just now. Sorry about this.